Okay. Geronimo. What do I need to do today? Got a few drop-offs to make. Actually, I was in the right place. I need to honestly empty out this entire kingdom building bag. It is filled with just the most random miscellaneous junk, and also all the raw iron that I've gotten for Katarina so far. I can put that away. I need to return Marjorie her discs. Honestly, I don't even know if I can. It's a very good question. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I need to figure out what to do about my film. Okay. You know what? Quick solve. Do I have more? Oh, no, 2 rolls I've not developed still. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to consult Rosalind again. No, I need those. I need to take these ones. Now, a smart man would label them according to what they actually contain. Oh wow, that one's also full. I need just an insane stock of, like, film developing whatever. The photo water. Whatever it gets called. Okay, and then I need to tidy this up like crazy. I need to upgrade this. Do I remember how to upgrade this? That's a question. One that I don't have the answer to, unfortunately. So these can stay on me. That feels intelligent. Honestly, this can go back in the violet coffer. Wow. Do I have her stupid book? No, that's my contract document thing. I'll keep that. That stuff can stay on me. That is handy sometimes. That is handy at the moment. Cost of trust. It's handy to keep around, but also I really don't want it. It can go right there under... It can go there. Yeah, it works, I think. I need to get better blood for Katarina's banquet. Right. Is there anything else I can empty out of here? No. Mystery coffers. Oh, that can go. That can go. That I want. That can go. That can combine. What else? That can hide away in here. That's a souvenir I can put right there. Is there anything else? Red dye? I don't need. Yep, These can go there. That, yeah, why not? Sure. Okay, it's still a horrendous mess, but it's better. So then, I need to just deal with all this. Why do I have so much yellow dye? What was I possibly using that for? I may never know. Okay, let's find... that counts. Where's Celica? I need company. Maybe Celica. Are you around? Because this is the fun part of my day. It's about to get a lot less fun. Because I have things I need to do that I'm horrendously behind on. Let's see. I am. Joy. Can you come to the manor? Sure. I can go there. So let's no. Lighting. What? Why? Glass and light blocks, and then lighting. Am I stupid? I will be right there. Weapons. Yep, there's that. I've got a flowers one somewhere. Yes, Flora. That can go there. That's a flower. Mechanics, sure. Do I have wood? Aha. That can go there. Perfect. Only 500 to go. This is the love tester. You know what? I can go right there. This is on my photos. I should actually take that now. I don't want anyone taking that. We'll put that here. Actually, no, we'll put it with the photos. I'm so smart. Okay. Mystery miscellaneous coffers? Okay. How many diamonds do I have? Oh, hello. Hey. Something's coming back to me. I wonder... This may be difficult. It's gonna take some maneuvering. But it's doable. Blight. Blight, the experience is gonna be a pain in the bone. Okay. Yup, that works. Need to put that back and then take this. Can't I just go something along these lines? I can. Oh, joy is me. And then... Oh, wow. Oh, this is going to be powerful. I'm going to be outright unstoppable now. Oh, the emeralds. Oh, nope, that's not where I want it. I'm on... Well, she's saying something insightful. I'm sure of it. Just do a little bit of that, little of that, little of that, little of that. Perfect. Wow. I am a machine of industry now. Perfect. Wow. Okay. I'm on the balcony. I'm in the storage room. Good evening. I'll make a space.
Good evening.
Good evening. I have a overstuffed bag of kingdom building materials, so I am finally getting to put those away.
I see.
How's your evening?
Uneventful. For the moment.
That's not good for the moment. What do you expect to happen?
I suppose I'm prepared for the worst to happen at any moment.
See, I'd give you credit for that, but that's also a terrifying way to live, so I'm going to gently advise you otherwise, but also probably still stay on edge to... You good?
So,
is that a sniff?
Relax.
For the time being, I think it's about to get worse.
I see.
I want to have this birthday gathering, and I want it to go over well, but that means I need to send out invites sooner than later.
Of course.
The issue with invites, everyone needs to be invited if I want us to get points. Now, the issue with that is I can't exactly invite Violet, can I?
I see. So you don't want her to be invited, but at the same time, we need to send out invites.
Correct. And unfortunately, the others haven't moved yet on signing, so I'm kind of in a bit of a jam, I suppose.
I see.
However... I've been thinking, at least, on routes around that, and routes especially if they don't sign, which isn't the most unlikely, I suppose, but it's also... I wouldn't say worst case scenario, but it's definitely up there.
Right.
That means that we go from trying to get the support of everybody to just acting alone, which limits our scope, yes, but I want to remove her from the student body so she's no longer a threat to the student body and she no longer humiliates us to the student body. This
Right.
including... What was it? Kingdom building, the dorms, Bloodwin, or no, not Bloodwin, events in general by students, and the events and clubs by students. Now, in theory,
Right.
who else's dorm is she going to be at? Who else's kingdom building is she going to be at? I mean, if we expel her from ours in our own way, then she has the route, I guess, to run off to another kingdom building. I don't think there's any rule barring her from that.
Perhaps not.
But it's not the worst situation if it comes to that.
No, frankly, it's not. If anything, I think it'd be preferable, because at the very least it would keep her out of the general area.
Right. I mean, she's still welcome on school grounds, but I don't know how much wandering around she's going to do on that. I don't know if she actually attends classes for that matter.
Right. Then again, I suppose there is the aspect of will she listen?
That is the troublesome part. I believe the Crown Duchess asked me that. If she doesn't obey, what are we doing? I
Correct.
flubbed a quick answer, but it is a fair question. I mean, my rough thought is that we have been given the permission to punish in our own sense, in our own way, however we see fit. So the headmaster should back it. Now my concern is if the headmaster doesn't like how we managed it.
Well, if we are given permission to punish our own student body, then wouldn't that make us, I suppose, in a way, independent of Everthorn's judgment? If we took care of her in our own way, say solitary, then if the headmaster were to push against that, that would go directly against his word that we could punish in our own way. Especially if we do have grounds to do so.
Mm-hmm. Not sure. I mean, because I can raise it to the academy, but then it's a... I can see the whole if it's... I mean, say I gave you exclusive authority to punish, if I wouldn't. And so you take an issue with Mateus. You don't like how he spoke to you. So you bring it to me. You say, I don't like the way Mateus spoke to me. Can we do something about it? I say no. And so you take it into your own hands. That is then an issue. How do I back that? It's
I
just
see.
shifting responsibility, I suppose. So I can see Phelan taking issue with it. If he said, oh, well, I don't have enough to punish. You can, though. And then there's room for error there, and I just don't love that.
Right.
I don't know. I don't have an answer here, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it's a catch-22. No solution here is going to be perfect. At the very least, we would need to think of a solution that causes the least damage.
Mm-hmm. Did I just put this?
Seeing as you are waiting for the other approval of the head heirs in order to exile her. That comes the tricky part. If they don't agree for the party, it's not really going to end well now, is it?
No. My thought is, as I said, I don't know how much it applies outside of it anyways. If we are limited exclusively to our court, if I just say she is not permitted within Bloodwind grounds, I mean, the only difference between that and if they sign on to the actual proper document across the courts is that she can't run off to a different kingdom building and just sit away there. It also comes
Right.
from everybody, and thus I think makes a better case if all of the heirs are saying, yeah, we don't trust this person, versus just one of them saying, yeah, I don't trust my own court, I think it receives better. But if it's what we have to do, I mean, that's what we have to do.
I believe that may be the case in this instance.
That's where I was leaning. I don't know. I can't delay the invites any further than I already have. As
Indeed.
it is, I mean, I'm expecting people in costume. It's going to put a strain on things if they don't have time to prepare said costume.
Of course.
My other thought is this could force her to act. It's not my favorite, but I mean, when you back someone, if you back a scared animal into a corner, it bites.
Right.
That's the one of few options left. And
are you saying that we try to provoke her?
I'm saying that if this is already who she seems to be and how she wishes to convey herself, then when pushed to act, it might expedite the process. Phelan's waiting for the next big action to punish. So if the next big action comes along early, then so be it. I don't think that it's the most sound. In all truth, I think that
I would have to agree.
it has holes, but it's a thought. And if not, then it's at least a thought that she might anyways. I mean, even if we're not trying to, that might just be how she plays it.
Indeed. Though, even if we were to provoke her into doing something, there's no guarantee that she will act. And then by then it will be too late.
I suppose I mean more so of just issuing it from the court first. I mean, if we're able to get the full issuance later with the sign-off from the head heirs, then great. But if it's just from the court, I believe she might just act off of that. Whether we like it or not, or whether we're looking for it or not. I more so, I think, bring it up just as a... It's going to happen or it's going to not happen, I suppose. So we just need to be prepared for the worst.
Right. In that case, should I prepare invitations?
For the birthday, yes. I'm not an artiste. I'm going to the library.
I see. Well, invitations require very minimal decoration anyway.
Well,
it's more so to convey a message rather than...
If you're trying to look fancy, they unfortunately need plenty.
I see.
That's my own cat disc. Okay. That is that handled. I mean, look at... This is just how Willow writes. She just does this, unprompted. Well, prompted by stairs. I don't think it needs to be to that level. I think as long as it... I need a book.
I see.
I need to carry books. We're going to the teleport circle.
I see. Speaking of, Your Highness, there is something I need to speak to you about. It's more personal, I suppose.
I see. Is it something you are comfortable waiting a moment with?
Yes, it can wait.
Sure. I want to make sure that we have everything... At the caution of sounding cold, everything official and professional out of the way first, so we're not distracted. Right. I want to be able to give it the full attention. With all
that
of
is
this,
fair, Your Highness.
Let's make sure our grounds are covered first.
Indeed. I suppose I may have to go to the shop again.
Yeah, we're about to go through a lot of books. So, what I need on the invites, something along the lines of, you are cordially invited to Ezra's Prince Fioravente's birthday bash. Bash is a good word. Do that. Do a little bit of that, I suppose. Okay, so your job is to make that look fancy. Add some color, add some pizzazz, some fun lines.
do.
People love twirly lines. Some symbols, maybe.
Of course. Is that a ritual of yours?
Has to be.
One of these days, she's going to barge out of her door and, well, not inflict physical harm, but
Yeah, you never know.
she'd be arrested and tried for attempted murder.
You and I have different thoughts. I suppose I have differing standards depending on the person. Right. I need to write then, because I need inform Violet, and then I need to inform the actual court. I can deliver those. We can deliver the invites locally, and then we'll need to get the groundskeeper. If we're gonna at least make sure that these get delivered on time. I really do not trust the mail system.
Indeed.
See what I meant when I said it's about to get much more fun?
Indeed. This week has
moment.
already been a lot.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. I have enough. Good heavens.
Are you looking for something?
Empty leather containers. I found them.
I see.
It has been a few days. I could check back in with the Crown Duchess before I move forward. That would save a lot of...
Perhaps.
Let me see if I can meet with her, and then if you want to be fancying up the invite. In the meantime, don't deliver it yet, but...
Of course.
I'll talk with her. If she's not willing to sign, we'll act locally for now.
Right.
And we'll figure out steps from there. Yeah. Let me see if she's even around.
In that case, I will be sure to work on this. I'll give it back to you for your approval, and then when you sign off on it, we can deliver it locally and then ask the groundskeeper for the rest.
Sure. Never summoned the groundskeeper. That'll be fun. I'll go... I'm about to burn. I'm gonna go see if I can find her or anybody, if perhaps they've seen her around. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Well, that's one book. So I'm gonna need a book for Violet, specifically. I'm going to need a book to give the court. And then I'm going to need... No, actually more books, because I need a book to give to the knights / acting de corte, or acting knights and acting de corte. Because I need them to be prepared to remove her by force. I can't just issue that. I need a book for Rosalind, because Rosalind's going to be concerned if I'm telling somebody that they can't go to kingdom building, so I need to take on whatever responsibilities of hers there. Is there anyone else I need to actually write to? Good evening. Yes, I am awake. Delightful. Would you... Delightful. Straight to business gives a businessy vibe. That might be problematic. Because I want to be nice. But also, I'm just going to get straight to business anyways. Would you like to meet briefly? I mean... I don't... walking into Royal Code, I had the thought for just a moment. Perhaps I can discuss Royal Code with them. What, sweeping them? Stomping them? Demolishing them? Hello? Who's that? No, sir. No, sir. No interest here. By the old blood, it's pulling me back to him. Is he my soulmate? No, 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 this can't be. I don't want this. I don't want this one bit. There's just books here. There's something we can do, huh? I'm currently at our kingdom building with Soulless, but can come back to the academy if that's where you wish to meet. I'm sorry, what? Kibby Meow, Meow Guardian of the Courtyard Meow Emao. Please dismantle this. Dismantle this immediately. It's blocking the way from the groundskeeper. Blight, I just got rid of my signs! No! No! I had signs that I was carrying around on me! And they would have been so good for this... Oh, ah! Where can a guy get a sign? I'm in... If you plan to be back at the academy later... I don't want to rush her. You're mentioning a name. I'm in no rush. I wanted to... Haunts. The horse is good. I wanted to check in with you about Houdini. I did say briefly. Check in with you about Houdini. If you plan to be at the academy later tonight, I can wait. Man, I need a sign. I could do something funny. I could really do something funny. I will bite my tongue. Who's this? Hello, Lady Cinnamon. Cinnamon? Cinnamon. I have Caribdens around. I mean, it'll show effort if I saw that we only got second place for the culinary arts assignment. What's the deal with that? But perhaps that can wait. I don't know. Everything can wait. Everything can explode. I want to sin. I want to blow this. No, I don't think I do, actually. When using competent thought, I think I'm being dramatic. I think I'm okay. If anything, I simply want to... Potentially myself, but that's about where it would stop. This is beautiful architecture I would never want to harm. Okay. What is that? Nothing. You know what? You know what this is? This is a chest for Marjorie that she left, even though it's empty, because that's what Marjorie does. Love her to death. She's great. But man, oh man, does she have a knack to just leave chests everywhere. Every single place, every single time. If there's a chest that has items for her, she will take them and then just go, that can stay there. The world is my chest. Gah! Hey, bud. So I know we're not friends. I'm kind of just the guy who tries to remember to stop by and feed you. Although I notice you haven't touched your hay bale. Can I plunder for some thoughts on that, maybe? What concerns might you have? See, the issue is I don't have a horse translator with me. I've got the plushie, I've got the little doll here, but anything you're saying to me is completely lost. Deaf ears. I think you can understand me, which is terrifying. I really don't get that. Because it feels, I mean, I don't think, no, because I don't think Morel speaks horse. I don't think it's like a back and forth thing. I think it's just you. You speak horse. You speak horse, and then you listen to English, or common, or whatever regional difference you want to call it. So what's up with that? Yeah, of course you don't have an answer for me. Yeah. So you can understand every single letter I am saying. But I just have to listen to you go and gurgle and stuff. It just doesn't work for me. But I'm going to tell you what. I honestly doubt that Morel's coming. But we need some time. We need to learn. We need to get each other. Okay, you don't like that idea. All right. It's much harder when it just knows what I'm saying. I feel deluded. Look, if Morel were here, and she technically is, if you think about it. Yeah, you see her. She would want this. She would want me to get some solo riding time. She would think it was good for us. Yeah? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out onto that track, and we're going to just try taking a brief little walk around. Yeah? I don't think that's all that difficult. I'm not asking for a ton. I'm going to jump up on the hay bale, and I'm going to need you to turn around so I can, yeah. I'm going to take that as a positive sign. Okay, now we just got to get out of here. All right. I'm only going to have one hand on the reins. And I'm just going to kind of hope. Because I burn, and I don't want to burn you. And it's very bright outside. Okay. You think we got that? So I'm gonna gently, yep. You can put in a little, I don't want to pull super hard. I mean, okay, so I think if I pull the right one, now just get us out to that track. Please? Okay. So, the malicious compliance thing, the technically correct, that's gotta stop. That's my line. Now, I don't know what you need of me. I mean, I came by and fed you unprompted without Morel needing to remind me. You're in my thoughts. I came here unprompted today, didn't I? So I need you to work with me. Okay? Let's go out onto that track. Ready? Come on, just... On delay. Okay, alright, okay. Yep, there we go. Good. That's progress. So what now? Because I mean... We could try the course. I'm a little scared you're not gonna rock with it, or you're going to, like, throw me off when it gets over to the big wall. I think that's a little much. However, I think we could, like, graze. I mean, you appreciate some time in the sun, don't you? Now, I don't. I mean, the day is good. It's nice and warm and toasty. However, it's a little too toasty for me, so I don't think I appreciate it to the fullest. Let's just practice walking. I'm going to, like, gently pull the reins. Yep, okay. Yes, this is progress. Good. Okay. I'm going to increase a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Consistent. Yeah, okay. All right. That's good. All right, slow down. Okay. I can't just let go of the... Okay, hold on. Because what if I fall asleep at the saddle? You agree. It sounded like agreement. How harsh of a tug can I do to, like, pull us back? Is that how that works? That would be like a signal, right? Okay, we're gonna try that. Let's just... Little walk going again. All right, okay, yep, there we go. Just consistent pull. And then when I pull back... Awesome. All right, let's try that again. I really am trying to be gentle and nice and not, like, harm you in any way. It's fine. Okay, that... You did, like, a... Oh, hello. Thank you for demonstrating, I think? Wow. Okay. Let's... Yep, there we go. You got it. We're kind of turning on our own, but you trust me with the turns, right? I mean... Well, once I can actually... Hold on, we're gonna try something. You can laugh if this goes wrong. No laughing for you. Okay. Okay, both reins now. So I can... You trust me on the steer, right? You're not just kind of riding in whatever direction. So if I go left, yep, okay, right, okay, yep, left, right, left, all right, and brake. Okay. Back at the academy now and can make my way to the stables now. I need to check in on Mayo anyway. To show my dedication, Houdini, I am going to, continue leading the reins. We're gonna try our way around the course. Got it? I think we got it. Okay. We haven't gone over jumping. Okay, new system. When I pull on the right one, that's when you do your big stop, where, you know, we like kind of like this. Yep, okay, perfect. And then when I pull on the left one, you give us like a good hop. Let's try it. Okay, left, and then. Nice! That was not bad. I think we got this. You've jumped once, and I think we got this. Okay, alright. Yep, good jump. Another. Okay, that's on me for the timing. Can we... Yeah, okay. Yep. Oh, hello. Alright, we're gonna try this again, because it's an even taller wall that I'm a little scared of. I don't want to fall off, I don't want you getting hurt, because then you'll have an actual reason to dislike me. Alright, let's try. Alright, and a jump. And then a jump. And then a jump. Ah, okay, alright, we're good. We just didn't make it. Let's try it again. Nice. Okay, that's good. Another. Okay. This is looking dicey. Yeah, okay, alright. Can you not make this? I mean, do you think you don't have it in you? Or you don't think you have it in you? Come on. You got that. That is impressive. Alright, now strafe. Okay, alright, that's my bad. I'm a bad. Jockey? Is that the word? Oh. That's a dry throat. I need blood. Of which I don't have. Okay. Sure. Wow, okay. Apologies. I don't I don't know what came over me. My throat is suddenly dry. Am I talking too much? Yeah, I suppose so. Well, okay. You get a brief break. Here, let me... Let's bring you out here. You can freely graze however you wish. And... Oh, wow, there they come. They're going to be so proud of you. Or me. I'm really not sure. Yeah, she'll bring out Mayo. It's just us for another moment more. Do I have anything else I can feed you? You don't eat goldenrods, do you? No, you're eating the grass. Okay. Talk about low standards. Hello, Silas. She called my bluff. You heard nothing.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Silas,
Did
pleasure seeing you.
I just came to greet you. I'll leave you to
An honor to be
for
greeted by the
shenanigans.
wonderful Silas.
It is an honor to be interacting with the wonderful Prince Ezra.
You flatter me.
Anyway,
Well, don't I feel left out?
Well, your presence cannot be understated either. Crown Duchess Morel.
I can't
you,
say anything
thank
because
you.
then it gets weird.
Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay. Yep.
Here, with the crowd. Just let's get that.
Oh. Okay.
You're beautiful and amazing and incredible.
Oh.
Okay, I'll leave you
Hey,
guys.
hey!
Oh, you want some too? Okay.
I'll take a turn.
You're beautiful and amazing and incredible.
But now I want to hear you say it. Say, I am beautiful.
We're doing this again.
We're doing this again. Some self-love,
I said
some
it.
self-talk.
I did that and you didn't listen. You were too busy with.
It was, well, yeah, I just want to hear it again. I want to make sure you know it.
Okay. I need to wind it out. I need to gotta prepare. I'm beautiful and amazing and incredible.
From the chest, I like that.
Thank you. Okay, have fun.
What did I just witness?
Oh, goodbye. What the?
Oh yeah.
What did I just witness?
He used the elytra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things have been going well with me and Houdini today.
That's good. I mean, you already have him out here.
I know, we were making remarkable progress. We even made it around the course once. I'm sure we'll do it again. I just had to kind of urge, like, you don't like me, I try to like you. Morel would probably want you to cooperate. And so far he has.
Well, that's good. He seems less what's the word? Opposed to doing it.
It's progress.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's because he's not dressed up like Mayo is? Mayo Jr.?
Yeah, yeah, Mayo Jr. Just Mayo though.
Oh, hello.
I mean, it's possible. Mayo
Hmm.
definitely likes the shiny. Darn
Houdini,
it.
if you're good, we'll look into getting you some fashionable wares.
He said he would like that.
He seems hungry.
Well, they usually are. They do eat a lot.
That's just straight dirt,
day.
man.
He says it has a nice texture.
Can't blame him. Hello.
Oh.
Okay.
He saw the judgment in your eyes.
Well, I'm sorry.
He accepts.
That's a shock. I'm gonna say space.
Okay. Horsies.
Almost named it Horse Girls, but it's a few weeks out of date.
Well,
There we go.
if I was still in my male form, I could have done horse boys.
Horse dudes.
Horse dudes. But I am not today, so.
So we were working on a bit of a system with the reins. So obviously, I mean,
Okay.
right would steer, left would steer. And then like a harsher tug on the right would be like a stop. And then a harsher tug on the left. Gentle. I don't want to hurt him. But a gentle tug on the left is like a jump.
Oh,
It's the sort
okay.
of linguistic we were working out there.
That's good. Definitely good to have some kind of communication.
I thought so. Applied learning.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see it in action.
All right, Houdini, you ready?
He said, yeah.
All right, let's go. Come on. A tug on the ring. Dude.
Yeah. Now he's just being ornery.
What was that word?
Ornery?
Henri.
Yeah.
One might be new to me.
Oh, well.
Henri. I feel like no. Have I heard it before?
I mean, it's
Is it a horse word?
no. It's like disagreeable, stubborn.
I'm not going to comment. Because I sense some hostility. I don't want to be thrown.
No. I'm sure it's fine. He seems okay.
All right. If we're okay, then let's go. Show her what you were doing on the track. Just over that way. Little more, man. You got to work with me here. I'm not running you around. I'm not pulling your leg. I mean, we did a lap around. He did a. It was a near jump, but we got over it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got him out here. He was working with me.
Okay, you know, maybe he just needs a little push.
I don't know if I like you saying a little push and throwing a trident.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna scare him.
Did you... Nah, it's okay. It's fine. Ghost.
All right, man.
Okay, Houdini, we'll
Turn with me, man. Yep.
Oh, he's shaking his head. Okay, how
He was
about
working so well with me.
maybe he just needs another minute, like a stage fright. It's fine. Mayo and I can go around and
Yeah.
take a lap. Maybe by the time we're done, someone will be ready.
Yep. Just watch how it's done. See them working together.
Oh man, Mayo.
You almost had it.
This one is the worst.
Hey, don't say that
Okay.
about Mayo.
Not the horse. I would
Be
never
nice.
say that about Mayo. I am nice all the time, actually. Okay. There we go.
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah, I
Oh.
started burning a little bit.
Ah, well, I'm glad. I'm
Oh,
glad.
victory lap.
Well, I mean, a redeeming lap.
A
'Cause that
redemption.
last...
Okay. First try.
There we
Yeah.
go.
He's turning to
There
watch,
we
but he's
go.
still. Come on, man. Just give me some. Okay.
You got this, Houdini. Just run and jump.
Please. That didn't
Around
sound
the track.
agreeable.
No, it did not.
Do you want to try? Is it just?
Okay. Hello. Okay, we're just gonna take it. Okay, yeah. We'll take it slow. All right. Just. Okay. Work with me. There you go.
I'm going to cry.
Well, don't do that. They don't like that. Well, Mayo sees enough tears. He's a therapy horse.
Ah.
There you go. See, you can do it. Stop being stubborn. There.
Hello. Okay. Now you just gotta let me do it. I'm getting a look already. All right. You just did it. It's fine. There's no pressure. Let's just go that way. You are joking. Come on. Okay.
Come on, Houdini. You can do it. Just around the track. Once.
Just around. Come on. We just did it before they arrived. I was giving you a break, and then they arrived. Are you still on break? Do you want your 15?
You have to. He's trying, so you have to try too. Go on.
I'm trying. I'm
go
pulling
on.
these reins, and he's just ignoring me. Come on.
Yeah. Come on. Walk slowly. Come on. You can do it.
Just go. I'm really trying to be gentle here, man. I don't want bad horse karma. Okay? All right? Okay. This is progress. Okay, remember what we were learning. All right. And I'm tugging on the left, and that means you turn. Dude.
When are you turning?
I'm trying. Yeah, all
Looks
right.
like he's.
Oh, okay. Now you'll turn.
It looks like he's turning right to his pin.
Yeah.
Well, would he like more of a nice trot away from the what, course?
Good. I don't. If I open this pen, you're just going to charge in, aren't you?
He said yes.
Check out photos. I mean, we were going around. We got like a lap and a half, actually. We made it halfway through, and then I said, okay, we're doing great. Let's try it from the top. Did it, and then we'd have you watch in secret next time.
Yeah, let me know in secret, and I'll just hide behind.
We'll give you one of the
bush or
bangles.
something.
Now he's never gonna trust me again.
Oh, the bangles. I forget about those.
I'm going to open the pen. Please be gentle.
Okay, well, I mean, he didn't charge in.
Yeah, that's progress.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I mean,
man.
It's better than it was.
In some fashions. I mean, he moved when.
Bit.
Yeah. Do you think? Do you think he's just nervous of you?
Nervous of me?
Like, he's trying to impress you, and so he's just kind of like...
I mean, he did fine whenever I wrote on him, though.
Exactly. He's trying to impress you.
Well, I mean... Hold on. Let's move over here.
Sure, sure.
If we just pretend like I'm going away, and then I'll just go hide somewhere.
Gotta hide Mayo first.
Yeah, I can just put I'll make it convincing, like I'm leaving.
I'll give you this funny little thing.
Oh, how do I use this?
I think it's like an anklet, maybe? I don't know. You put it on some limb, and then
Oh, I figured.
whenever you lower yourself to the ground, you just... Yep, there you go.
Okay. I'll give that a go. Come on, Mayo. I'm leaving. Okay.
Oh, could you? You're leaving.
I know. I have so many things to do.
I mean, I promise he was working with me before.
I see it. Well, I will see both of you later. Goodbye, Houdini. Goodbye. I need to go this way.
Drats. Well, look, I still believe in practice. I believe that we were on a good thing. We'll give her time to leave. And we're trying again. I don't know what the issue is, but we're getting through it. That look means progress. I'm going to use the hay bale. Hop back on. Okay. Just take your own trot. Bring out the umbrella so you don't burn me. Take a look. She is gone. I don't know if horses have better smell or something, but I mean, you can smell she's gone. I mean, her morel scent is fading. Use your horse senses.
Morels?
Gone. Gone is the wind. Okay. So I'm gonna yeah, that's it. Good. And stop. We're gonna run the course. Simple as. We got one good run in. We're gonna get another. And then we're gonna get another, and by rule of 3, you're done. For the day. And then we'll come back another day. I will come back another day. I'm working alone in this. Okay. Right, Rain. We turn. See, that's progress. Now we're gonna go. Remember the system we learned. Okay, a little fast. You got this, though. Okay. Really gotta work on that jump. I don't know what I gotta feed you, but we'll get there. All right, now get... Oh, come on, just... Ah. Okay, we'll try that again. That one's a little difficult. My timing's off, I think. Ah. But this is progress. See, you're getting it. Okay, there you go. And we'll work on some strafes. Yeah. All right. You got another in you. Come on. This is good work. Gotta work on maybe not bumping the balls as much. First try. That was good. The work is all on you. All right, now clean re-entry. Come on, you got this. Okay, and now slow. Good. You're gonna go back in the stable. That was perfect. Good little cooldown for you. I am going to find food and bring it back. You've done a good work. Good horse. Good horsey. Well.
Boo.
No. I'm fine.
Well, sorry,
I wasn't
was
lying.
That bad of a jump scare. Yeah, that
Oh yeah.
he really was, I think, trying to.
I don't get it.
impress me.
I don't get it.
I I don't either. Because it's not like I'm a professional.
Maybe
I
he
can
just likes that
speak
you
to
can talk
horses,
to him. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that is a winning factor with all of all of the horses. Maybe
Wonder if you
I'm
could,
gonna have
like...
to set up like horse therapy.
Do you think he talks to the other horses?
Oh, he definitely does, yeah.
I wonder if you could, like, talk with them and see if, like, he said anything about me or you.
I will definitely have to.
We need horse therapy, though. I mean, you couldn't
Yeah.
just have the conversation in the stall next to him. You would need, like, a dedicated spot.
You know, I was thinking of proposing the idea of equestrian club to the headmaster, and maybe I could have that be a segment. Have like a horse and rider type of.
I don't even know if
segment.
it's an issue with me, because I mean, we're figuring out the system and it's working out okay and fine. But it's as soon as you, or honestly, it could be anybody else I haven't checked or tried, but
Oh man, we should have tried while Silas was here.
it's true.
I could probably get him back around if you want.
I think he's had enough activity, but one of these days I'll bring someone else by, whoever I can find, and we'll work off of that. We can do some studies, equestrian studies.
Yeah, I think that is so weird. I'll see what Mayo knows too. He knows to keep a ear out, and also a lot of horses talk to him. Like I said, he's a therapy horse. He likes to brag about that.
I feel like that would be counterintuitive to the therapy thing if the therapist has an ego.
Yeah, well, that's Mayo. He's pretty good about that though, but well, I think this is a lot of progress though.
Remarkably so.
Yeah, way better than the first day. That was a little rough.
I still think he's doing a lot of the work, which maybe that's just how it works. I mean, horses are infinitely more powerful than us, but
Yeah, I mean they do take a lot of the work. We are just working on communicating with them, and
so that means you're cheating.
no.
Well, I mean, you can directly communicate. I can just kind of babble, and in
This is
return
true.
I get...
It's a very good impression.
Thank you. I've been studying.
I can tell. You must hear that one a lot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess I do have an advantage with that. But
Gotta tell me how to speak horse. I think that could help.
well, you see, I don't know how. It just all sounds like, I mean, like the way that you and I are talking, it just comes out like that.
Huh.
So it's not like I understand what sound equates to this word, or
You just get it. It's just second nature. Okay.
yeah, I just kind of hear it.
That's troublesome for my horse understanding.
Yeah, you know, maybe someone else has studied into it. I could look. Don't know that it's ever been done, but maybe if I find some kind of book on Kelpies, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what I can find, what I can dig up, but
Woohoo.
yeah, no, this is immense progress, though. I think
We've
a lot
learned a
better.
lot. I mean, I can actually get around fine, and we learned that I might not wholly be the issue.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is he's very stubborn. Obviously, he is worried about his image in my eyes, I guess. So, very interesting. interesting.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
how have things been for you?
They've been okay, I guess. I've just been trying to make it day by day.
What most of us are doing, I feel like.
Yeah, I've been working on our kingdom building area quite a bunch.
I was interested. You said that you were at the kingdom building with Silas. Happy to hear
Which,
it's
if you want,
progressed.
yeah, if you ever want to see the update, you are more than welcome. It's not fully decorated, and I have some details to add, but I finished a plaza. We're starting on a bit of mapping out where the pathways will go,
It's
and
important.
yeah, definitely important. It's not all there, but it's a lot more than when you last saw it. So,
I'm excited
and
to
now
see.
we're clearing out land for our festival in June. So it's been a lot of deforestation.
This June is rapidly approaching, I feel like.
It is indeed.
Next week, we're in May.
I know. It's crazy. Oh, also, why I have you here, this way I don't have to send a letter. I was thinking this Friday, if you're free, that all of the head heirs could meet, kind of talk over things, and I guess bringing to the table anything that we
That's
all need to
interesting.
discuss.
Very interesting. Yes, I believe Cassian brought up a similar idea. Have you spoke with him?
I did, yeah. I've already asked if he wanted to meet as well, and then I think he's waiting for me. I think I was, I guess, estimating time about 7:30 EST on Friday if you're free.
Sure, I can make that work.
I was thinking the botany club for the meeting. I think it's a perfect little spot.
I've had a lot of meetings there recently, I feel like.
Yeah,
So
as have
Katarina
I.
has done a phenomenal job enough to make a meeting spot that rivals the library.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a bit of a calming presence.
Certainly. And also covered.
That too. Kind of secluded, so but yeah, I think it would be good to bring up anything.
I will
so.
warn you, be careful on your seating in the botany club. It shares a wall with the bathroom.
Oh,
The last meeting that we had there, someone was walking around inside and growling. I really don't know who's using the student lavatories, but they are scary and terrifying, and I would just advise you on your seating.
good to know. Okay.
We had fears they might break through.
Okay, that's not worrying at all.
No, never.
But yes, I need to send a letter to Sol Katarina. I've already caught up with Cassian about it, and then not yourself. But...
Shit. Sure. Will you be about Saturday? I'm actually sending out invites myself tonight for the title pending Prince Fiorvente birthday bash.
Oh, is Saturday your birthday?
No, tomorrow, actually.
Oh, well, happy early birthday if I don't see you. But I should be around Saturday.
Wonderful. It will be a costume party. I figure that we haven't had the... Well, we've had the opportunity to dress up, but not to dress up. And I figure everyone could use an opportunity to let loose a bit. I think the masquerade ball was very fun for a lot of people. And so, hello, Sol Katarina.
Oh, well. Greetings. Oh, I guess we should maybe leave the group.
I'm going to just walk past.
Well,
Never mind. I suppose the
yeah.
last thing to float. Okay, you'll get an invite for the birthday party tonight, or the birthday bash, whatever it ends up being named. We have a few name ideas, but yes, you can costume up as anything you would like. I'm perusing a
Okay.
few fictional characters.
Oh, I see. Okay, I will have to figure out what kind of maybe fictional character that I can conjure up.
Or just a concept. Hello, Silas.
Oh man,
You
everybody.
could dress up
what?
as Silas.
I could. I almost have the hair for it. So.
It scared me.
Right.
Oh,
No,
you know-
I do apologize on the invites going out late. Given the concern outlined in the document, invites are a bit up in the air. I would like to invite everybody, but of course I can't have someone causing trouble at the event
Definitely understandable.
or putting my event at stake to invite them. So I was, suppose, waiting on things here to work through, but I don't want to rush something with as much gravity as it.
Do you know a roundabout time for Saturday?
I do. I wrote one on the spot. Hold on. Let me... What time does it say on the invite? I will know in a moment. I passed off the invite to someone else to beautify.
Okay.
Well, I can't just send out bland text. People like squiggly lines.
This is true.
Rose
Color draws
drawings.
attention.
Indeed. We have a member of our court that every book they just scribble. So I got a letter from them once asking about stairs in the dorm. And the entire back page was just star scribbles and little hanging shooting stars, hanging lines, decorations.
Oh.
The book was also pink.
Oh.
Just
Interesting.
some people put the most effort into the strangest things.
You know, yeah, they do. But I mean, I guess it's the little things. Whatever makes
Whatever
someone
gets you
happy.
by, yeah. And as I said, I don't want to rush it, but I'm curious if you had any questions or concerns on this. If you're still sleeping on it or thinking, then that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, still kind of thinking on it, but
Fuck.
I mean, I think Friday would be a good time to bring it to everybody's attention too.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I won't lie, when Cassian brought up the idea of pitching it at a all-4, I hesitate a bit. I believe that we have greater concerns. I think it would almost make me look silly to try and bring up something here at Everthorn when we have kingdom-wide problems to deal with. I don't know if he is aware of the comparison that he's setting me up for, but I will say it doesn't feel right for me to discuss it there.
I guess I can understand that, but then again, it's hard to get us all into one place, so.
Indeed. Well,
2 birds, 1 stone type of deal.
infinitely easier here, I will say.
Very true.
If you have any concerns or thoughts on it beforehand, do let me know. I'm having to take a small measure with it, just in the interest of getting invites out, but it won't come in the way of the actual document if we can get to an agreement on it.
Yeah. I agree, but I will definitely let you know.
Sure. I'll let you get about your night then. I still don't have a time. The invite will say we are going to summon the groundskeeper one way or another to make sure that it gets delivered promptly.
Sounds good. Well, I look forward to receiving it.
I look forward to seeing you there.
You as well.
Take
Farewell.
care. I want to find the soul for purely selfish reasons. I will make sure not to sing, as I don't wish to humiliate myself. Now, why would you tell me that right as I'm walking away? That's not nice. That's not kind. Where did she go? Where in this school can you go? Mm-hmm. So, Katarina. Cover some distance. I'll never... Evening. Where might you have run? Or been off to? Tried to catch up with you, but you run fast. No, you walk fast, evidently. Okay. And where in the school are you going to go? There's points. She could be checking points. Be over there. But I mean, realistically, where else? There's no class. At least I don't think there is. There could be. No, she would be attending the same classes as me. I would know if there's a class. Actually, maybe I wouldn't. Questions we raise. I'm at the botany club writing down some notes. Care for company? She took a backwards route to... Well, I never saw her run into Royal Coach. She could have taken... Wow. How did I not even consider? Okay, there's two paths. Yeah, she had to have gone down this one. No. Of course she goes to her own club. It's the meeting spot of everybody. Apparently. Okay. Sit here until I get confirmation, because she might just want her solitude at the moment. But also, I feel like even if she wanted her solitude, she'd say yes. Not out of, like, a personal bias, but out of a professional obligation. I feel like she always just kind of... I don't know. Okay. So... Morel and Cassian spoke. Which is what I was hoping wouldn't happen. But evident... That meeting is going to go horribly. I cannot imagine worse. Cassian's a... Manipulative force. That's descriptive of him. Because... So what? I speak to Morel. She's understanding of... Well, yes, we should punish students. Yes, perhaps I need to reevaluate what Sinjaloon is getting out of this. Because I might be getting gamed. And then her and Cassian speak, and she's back on... Well... Yes, me and Cassian spoke, and... You know, I would like to invite you to... Why are you sending her to invite me to your meeting? He's a manipulator. I hate. I don't like him. Not even slightly. I think the game here demands a bit of manipulation. Yes. There's not denial of that. But he's taking it to an extreme. Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. How's your evening?
It has been alright. I need to speak with the headmaster, so I'm just putting notes together so I have my thoughts in order when I do.
Good idea. I hope all goes well there.
Mm-hmm.
You saw me speaking with the Crown Duchess. That went fine enough. We learned something about my horse. Apparently, if she's around, he refuses to listen to me. But as soon as she is not there, he follows commands just fine. So that was great.
Well, she is able to speak with them, so it's understandable. It's the same way that a lot of cats will follow Felfolk around.
We spoke briefly on official matters. She's still sleeping on a signature, deciding. And she was the one to invite me to an all-four meeting.
I see.
I just find it peculiar given that it was an entirely different head heir that was the one that wanted it, and suddenly she's the one communicating it.
I was honestly expecting you to arrange one.
I don't know, I think there's a game to be played. Cassian wanted me to bring up the document at an all four, and now she is pitching the same. But is it not going to just put the...
I agree with them. I made my opinion very much clear last time we spoke about the book. That you are going to get nowhere if you don't change your tactics. So yes, I think having it brought up at the four meeting would work to your advantage.
So I bring it up. I say, let's get the four courts as a united front and act. And then he's able to immediately follow up with, well, only if we get the four to be a united front on this issue that is entirely larger and grander in scale and different in discussion entirely. I think that...
And that is very fair. And if he does that, then he is exposing his cards. The reason why I think bringing it up to all the heirs in one sitting is so we can have a proper conversation and discuss it. Because you simply talking to us one-on-one is not very convincing. By having a discussion, a proper discussion where you get to multiple opinions in one sitting rather than if I was against it and I was talking to you, your only opinion is that you are all for it. It is just a wall of back and forth versus it being a discussion with others to get other viewpoints.
I just can't see him not gaming it. We're not trying to just use it
I'm
to
sure
his
he will
advantage.
try. It just needs to outmaneuver him and don't give in to his demands. It's really quite simple.
What makes it difficult is that she seems to echo what he says. I just don't see it going well if we're to bring it up there. I think it gets turned simply into a bargaining chip rather than...
Yes, she is echoing what he says because he has the advantage over her. That is why I suggested, and you turned me down, me talking to her. You want to handle it all on your own, and that is not working, Prince Ezra.
As evidenced.
And I am frustrated in general. It is not all directed at you.
I understand.
my court blew up the mob studies classroom yesterday.
Huh.
And despite doing so, I come into school today and there is a cat statue blocking the entry to the courtyard. What if a court would be the cat statue besides my own? And so it seems my court is lacking all critical thinking to consider how their actions affect the court. And that's why I'm saying that I might be abrasive currently, just because I am very, very annoyed in general currently.
I understand
And
entirely.
this is not to help.
That is... Hopefully this at least can boost your spirits some. Yes, that's empty. Hold on. Your delivery, at least some of it. I still plan to go out and fetch more, but at least hopefully some to get you started. And if you need any help with construction, I'm open. But I understand that's not the concern.
Thank you. No, I don't need another court's help on the actual construction of my kingdom building.
I have her as a friend, not as a heir or anything of the like. But I understand.
I'm sure your court would love to have your help building your kingdom building, Prince Ezra.
Indeed.
There is always something to be done in a town. And if your court sees you or learns of you helping out at our kingdom building, at mine, they're not going to view that favorably in any possible light. Because it means that you are, instead of contributing to your own court's kingdom building, you're contributing to another. It doesn't matter if it's as a friend, it's you are helping another court rather than helping your own.
Sure.
The sentiment is appreciated, but is declined.
I'll let you get back to your notes. You'll get a invite tonight. We're hosting a Prince Fiorvente birthday bash on Saturday.
I see. I shall look forward to it.
You may need to prepare a costume for it. That is the dress code. Hopefully an opportunity.
Costume.
Of anything. We're hoping to just allow people to let loose a bit.
I see.
But yes, you'll get an invite tonight. Take care.
Farewell. I apologize.
Yeah, whatever. I understand her frustration's not at me, but that doesn't make it feel any better. She's frustrated, that just makes her more honest. I don't... I get it. I mean, I'd be pretty enraged too if my court member blew up the mob studies classroom. But I don't know. I don't have thoughts on this actually. I'm whatever. She is busy, stressed, about to meet with the headmaster, and holds a different opinion. What I really can't get behind is I don't think I'm winning that game. I don't think I'm winning bringing it up there. I really am not. I bring it up there, and Castian is immediately going to counter with whatever lunatic, deranged sentiment of, so you would wish to work together on this, but rehabilitation. No. Ah, well, rehabilitation you won't support? Then maybe you'll support taking your entire court to war for an issue you are not involved with. Send out another immediate release. Let's make it from Court Bloodwin. We are not going to war because some random demon said so. Why can't people speak for themselves? I think that that's a basic bottom line. I'm not sending Celica to have my meetings with Sol Katarina. I'm not sending Celica to meet with the Crown Duchess or the High Chancellor. I speak for myself. I bring Celica along because she needs to know she's not speaking for me. No one speaks for me. So why is High Chancellor Cassian Cambion that much of a coward that he has to send Morel to do his bidding? Or is that just how he sees the world? People to do your bidding? Is that why he sees it fit to do Morel's bidding when it benefits him? It is perfectly fine to speak on another court's behalf, to whisper in their ear whatever you want them to say, because they are just for your bidding. This is coming up from the prince. People at my beck and call at home, and even I know that there is people. There is more to consider than just my word on a page. There is infinitely more to think about than just, I tell this person to do this for me because I am the prince. I don't know how a society works. I can't pretend to. He's a democracy, supposedly. So what? He just gets voted into power and immediately starts getting everything to him on a silver spoon? I'm Cassian Cambion. The people voted for me so I can take them to war. The people just mean nothing to him? Nothing. They put me here so they trust me. The utterly deranged thoughts of a man who's never had a firebomb thrown through his window. Have I? No, but there sure is stories. That's what they tell you. Sure. I have a position by birthright. I am the one son of the sovereign. I am the prince. I am going to be the sovereign. There's no two ways about that. Unless I'm to die before I wake tomorrow, I will be the sovereign. That doesn't just mean I get to romp around. The world just is my playground. No. What it means is that I have the entirety of Court Bloodwyn looking at me. Looking at what I choose. I'm not perfect. I slip, sure. But I don't take my entire court, according to, Celica, that they're just militaryless court, into battle, into let's try and wage a war, let's try and wage a coup, let's try and dethrone someone on the Concord. Because what, I've got hard eyes for someone? He's insane. So yeah, I do think that if I'm to bring up the fact that, I think we need to take action on this student. Of course he's going to elevate it to the extreme of, then we need to take action against Grand Duke Auden. No! Two different scenarios. You bloodthirsty psychopath. Don't let him. Yeah, we're gonna have great luck with that. I don't think it's any secret. I mean, we've blown that card. Me and Sol Katarina have shown up to events and events and events. We've been seen around together. Her signature was first. He saw that already. So what, if we get into this meeting and I try to, stand my ground saying, no, they're two different issues, well, Morel's got all the reason to say, no, I think I would like support. She's gonna have talking points whispered to her by Cassian. She's going to have, of course, again, her own motivation to protect her court, protect her head. I don't believe that she's not in danger, but I also don't believe it's my problem. It's my problem when it reaches my doorstep. And perhaps 3 seconds before. If I meddle, if I decide, let's release to my entire court that we're going to war, Then it's my problem. Why would I do that? Stupid. 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 Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So what? I bring up the book. He brings up immediate release. His own favorite book. And says that I have to move on that. And we say, or no, I say, no, 2 different issues. We can focus Everthorn first, before trying to take it to a world scale, before trying to take it kingdom-wide. Morel differs. Katarina, I don't know. I really can't say I know. She doesn't hide her favor, obviously, when we're alone. She has stated herself that Somera is allied with Bloodrun. We have a lookout for one another. Yet, if it's already 2-1, I feel like I know which side she's on. I mean, has she not stated that? I mean, her first and foremost is her court. And that makes sense. I get that. So why would I throw myself into that ring? Why? I genuinely, I mean, it's already going to be 2-1. I can't say that I would pick to make it 3-1. I feel like I would stand my ground and have a spine. But that's because I have an ego. I'm not... That's a flaw of mine, sure. Maybe I'm too overconfident. Maybe I should be the one picking the 3-1 option. And it benefits no one to put it 2-2. But I also obviously can't flake on this. So what, I act now, drop this? Feels like the only option. That's not just punishment. I mean... because that loops back around to Violet. That's not even a concern with the heirs. That loops back around to Violet. But I just let that go? I let you frame a member of my court? I let you break and enter? I let you humiliate us day after day? And then just... walk? Oh no, you can't go into your favorite dorm. I don't think she cares. She has no roommate. She obviously wouldn't want to share the floor with me. Not that I want to share it with her, but obviously she wouldn't want to share it with me. I don't think it's too much of a punishment to get out of the dorm. What, and then she has a plausible deniability on, oh no, sorry, I missed class. I have to travel all the way from Luciala's kingdom building house. And that's just quite the incident. That's quite the stretch. Where's Celica? Where might you be? What, I just give her another excuse? Oh no, you can't come to events. Whatever will you do? And what do I do if she just shows up regardless? Huh? I mean... if she's friends with Sabrina, I mean, I can't... I don't know. Can I really trust in Marjorie and Sabrina to actually take her out? I haven't given any of them proper night training. Mateus especially, I mean, it's not even his major. So what, I just make an empty declaration? What did I say to Celica? Desperate times, desperate measures. Maybe I need to look into more. Maybe it's not enough to just handle Violet student body-wide. Because evidently we have a court that's not going to work together. Or we don't have a concord that's going to work together. All of us are supposed to work on a concord. If not for this entire situation with the crown passing off. If not for us coming to the academy, we were all supposed to work together on a concord. How the hell would that have ever worked? What, Cassian just keeps trying to pull the strings? If we didn't attend Everthorn, if we didn't actually get to see him up close constantly, what, would I just not have known? I just like Morel getting pulled along? Whisper sweet nothings in my ear and I just go along with it because the sweet, sweet Cassian Cambion said it? Ridiculous. I feel crazy. I feel insane. I don't think it's that much of a demand, is it? My court member is being a problem. Let me humiliate myself already to get rid of the humiliation. Let me just rip off the Band-Aid, please. No effect to you. And yet, no, I need to offer rehabilitation. No, I need to offer... Honestly, yeah, rehabilitation, because that's all that Morel's going to bring up now, because Cassian's whispered in her ear. And no, I need to bring it up at all four, so I can be publicly shamed in front of all of the head heirs, make a fool of myself. Because I tried to do something good. I tried to get the people together. I tried to prove we can work as a concord. And instead, I'm going to be upshadowed by the person trying to take us to war. What a phenomenal leader. Good job all around, team.
You may come in.
Thanks. I'm mad. About,
What happened?
like 10 million things. Cassian spoke to Morel and whispered in her ear, and she, I think, is just all the blinder to see it.
I take it she was unwilling to sign the...
No.
I see.
Because all of a sudden, now it's something we should discuss at the all-four meeting. Which, yes, they want to have an all-four meeting. Soul Katarina thinks it's a wiser idea to bring up the document there, where Cassian can just shame me. Cassian can make me look like an idiot, make me look like a fool, because, hey, I would like to humiliate myself and punish my court member so they stop humiliating me. I would like to rip that bandage off. So that he can just upstage and go, well, I actually want to get the four courts together to save Mirelle Ondine, the Crown Duchess. She's in danger. We affirm her as the heir. I'll sign this if you offer rehabilitation and you help us in the grand fight. I bring up this concern to Soul Katarina. She says, no, if Cassian pushes against you, if he starts trying to push for his way, just stand up against him. Don't let him. Now, logistically, say I am a good head heir, I'm looking out for my court, and a concern is brought to the table. And out of four, one of them is bringing the concern forward. One of them has that person whispering in their ear, so of course they agree. And then there's the third that is trying to make the initial point. Now as the fourth, do I side with the one or do I side with the two? Off of math alone, you side with the two, because that's a 3-to-1, that is best for your court. I have an ego, so I'll stand up. I don't mind. But there comes a point where, no. I bring it up there, I get completely shamed in front of all the four head heirs. I make myself look like an idiot. I am made out to look like a heartless moron because I want my own court member punished and I won't see to rehabilitation that I've already seen over the last 5 months. And so instead, I just have to let the growth just continue to grow malignant, to just rot, to fester. Just wait on the ticking time bomb, just plotting away. I don't know. She's quiet. For all I know, she's broken into the Cerulean dorm and taken every book. For all I know, she's about to dump our entire public library of every letter I've ever written here. Every letter I've ever received, every letter you've ever received, every book you've ever had, every letter from your family, every letter from Delfino, Augusto. Everything could just go on the open air. That's just one thing. I'm not Violet. I can't think as Violet. I don't know what she's doing. I know that she has a pattern of behavior that has lasted over the past 5 months, 6 months even at this point. I don't want to wait around. And yet, no, I need rehabilitation. I need to wait. I need to, I guess, dissuade a war before I can dissuade my own court member. For breaking obvious laws, for breaking into every dormitory.
Firstly, you're scaring the cat.
We can go downstairs.
Stay there, Mimi.
Even if I just act within the court, even if I just go through with that, then what, it just gives her more ammunition? I'm poor pity case Violet Vendetto. I've been removed from my court. Can I stay at your kingdom building? What, I catch flack from Rosalind for losing a helping hand? Even if I play that right. What, I mean, there's no winning. I just have to continue being a carpet for her to walk on. Because for some reason, she is considered the best of the best to be coming to Everthorn rather than Augusto or Delfino or Centavian. I don't care. Why is she sent just to humiliate, to tarnish my reputation, to just stomp on everything here? We are competing for Everthorn. This is like... This is bigger than any of us can comprehend. And she is just allowed. She can just do as she sees fit. That's just how it boils. Everthorn won't do anything. I can't do anything. Even if I try to do the good thing of getting all the courts on board, then I have to deal with a war, because that's what Cassian sees best. And he's, I guess, good enough at sweet-talking to Morel's ear, so he's got her backing, and is able to speak on her behalf, and able to speak on... You want to know the nerve? You want to know the nerve? Cassian brings up to me, yes, I think we should have all 4 of us meet. He brings it up again. He says, perhaps bring your document forward at the all 4 meeting when we have that. Are you free for that? Potentially. Okay, well, I'll start organizing. You want to know who actually invites me? The Crown Duchess. Yes, Cassian and I spoke. And I want to extend you the invite. I'm starting to see how he functions. He either just sends people to do his bidding, and he sees that fit. What, they voted him in? And so he just sees it fit to issue his people off into a war or a coup or whatever they want to do to Garandine. And then he sees it fit to do that for other people. Write a declaration, send it out to all the courts, pressure them into joining you on this crusade. What a strange way to see the world working. I've had the birthright of Sovereign. From the moment I was born, yes, I am the one son of the Sovereign. I'm going to be the Sovereign. That is my entire purpose. So yes, there has been a silver spoon feeding me. But that means you learn. You learn the exact power that goes into a word. You learn the exact reasons you need to empathize. You can't just use people as pawns. You can't just wage a war for them.
Okay. Well, first of all, Cassian, as ever, is being a self-righteous
prick.
pain in the ass.
I don't know which one of us used a worse word, but I like that.
Regardless, it seems that that's his play. He's trying to make us seem like the bad people, or the bad guys, by not essentially bending over backwards to send our people off to war, as if that dictates our morality. Quite frankly, his savior complex is out of hand. Another thing, At the very least, we should let him know that, no, we are not sending our people into a war because he needs to prove something. That he has to feel
He doesn't
competent.
have his own people to send. So of course
Exactly.
he has to just
He's
pressure
in-
the others into it.
He has no military backing, so therefore he's trying to pressure us into sending our own people. It's frankly despicable. And on that note, he may say that rehabilitation is the easy way to fix all of this. He gets to be the hero by suggesting that, we can rehabilitate Violet, that he could save her. Well, if he wants to save her, he can deal with her. Does he not believe that we have not exhausted all options at this point? Does he not believe that we are logical, thinking people who are just tired of playing games? Who is he to get to dictate that for us? And besides, just as we don't know what Violet is thinking, he does not know what we are thinking. He doesn't know what we have been through. Frankly, at this moment, I'm unsure if his opinion can even be held in any regard.
I think we offer rehabilitation. We bend to him, and he's just going to move the post again. Okay, well, you've promised rehabilitation, but if you really, really mean it on getting the 4 courts together and want us to act in unison, you have to truly act with us. We're not just going to work for you. Say, Morel, don't you think that that's only fair? I mean, if we're helping him, he has to help us. Pledge 8,000 knights. No.
Well, if he's going to move the goalposts, then why don't we?
Because we
give
have
him
to
what he
be the
wants.
bigger person.
Be the bigger person. Always the excuse of the lesser person to allow themselves to walk all over somebody else.
Correct.
And if we are the bad guys?
We're already the bad guys for taking action against our own court member rather than trying to rehabilitate. I think any more that we add to that reputation only helps the story. People love talking around here that it's going to happen. I already have an iffy reputation because I actually know how to talk to people, and I'm not some stuck-up royal. Not going to say that word in front of you because you will be very angry with me. But I don't know. Violet's already made enough of a wreck that anything I try to actually do here, evidently, just makes me look worse. I mean, I almost argue the word weaponized incompetence, because I really doubt that she has planned all of this, that she has planned to just look like a sweetie to everybody else, well, then going right under their noses and screwing with them whichever one way. I think she is just an impulsive creature of habit that is just going to continue again and again, and if nothing new is coming up, that means we're not finding it. But
The
instead,
only logical thing I can think of that they're acting this way is because she hasn't resorted to anything particularly violent.
correct. The other thing, I mean, again, Katerina wants me to bring up the document at the meeting. I don't know. I don't even see that as a good idea, again. Especially if she's going to pitch it, that puts me in more of a bind, because as much as that's the other thing. It almost, I think, having this brings a bullet point for him to justify, oh, yes, all 4 of us need to meet. Oh, well, yes, we do have some action items. We need to talk about Ezra's document, and then we need to talk about I want to start a Singerloon fan club. I want to... What would I want? Well, I suppose we have nothing else to discuss as the 4 of us. I didn't want to bring it up, but the grave issue that's facing poor Mirel here... Mirel at home. If we must discuss it, then we must. I am truly selfless in this, and I take no joy. It validates his meeting past just his self-righteous quest. And I mean, I don't want to play into that game. I don't want to play into the game of making his self-righteous quest look better. Because, well, I'm trying to act against a corrupt court at home with an actual issue. We have the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to act like this. That's, I mean, you're just trying to ban your own court member from the student-led activities. There's a clearly graver issue here. No. A graver issue should not be. I mean, all due respect to Cerulean, I truly, if everything there is true, if they are truly facing against the entire world, if Gar Undine is this corrupt, malignant individual, then by all means, I hope they are able to figure it out and get their populace under control. I hope they're able to see everyone to peace and safety. But that is not... It's not what we're here for. That's not what we're sent here to handle. We are here to compete for the crown. Our focus is Everthorn. If your court didn't set things up at home so it could run without you, if you're still having to meddle in at-home court affairs, then something's wrong. Perhaps go home and deal with that. That's, I mean, you can't derail the entire competition put together by Phelan Thorn. I don't know. Perhaps that's apathetic. Perhaps that's heartless of me to say, I don't care about your war, but I don't care about your war. That's not a Bloodwind issue. You can't make it a Bloodwind issue. I feel like I'm going insane. Just losing it.
Well, quite frankly, I'm at a loss.
On?
From how you put it. What did you say?
I just said on.
I suppose all of it. In fact, Cassian's whole reaction to how we deal with our court, how he, with no acting military, decides to join a war that is of no consequence to him. It's as if this is all just a display to stroke his own ego.
Note also that he's... How long did immediate release come out? Or how long ago was that? Weeks at this point?
2 or 3.
Note how he hasn't said a word. Hasn't wrote anything, hasn't reached out in any sense. Nor did the Crown Duchess. No one actually communicated. They just shared it, make sure everyone saw it, and then have stayed radio silent. He hasn't spoken too soon, he hasn't spoken out of turn, he just hasn't acknowledged it. Sent it out on immediate terms, but despite any concerns, despite... I know Sol Katarina has talked about it. I know that I have talked about it. I know that Morel has heard her fair share about it. And he just hasn't said anything. There's been no damage control. There's been nothing, no efforts to... Perhaps my message was misconstrued. Because that either gives me the impression that it's easier to sway a conversation than it is a letter. A letter gives you time to think. If I... It's a fine example. If I start yelling at you, if I just start yelling math equations at you, I ask you for 16 plus 13, I ask you for 26 plus 54, I ask you for 78 plus 84. You're not going to reply quick, but if I send you a letter with these, then yeah, by the time that a letter can come back, you're going to be able to answer fine. You will have had time to think. By putting someone on the spot in a meeting with all of the other head heirs you have to answer for, then that's... I don't know. He's very evidently just playing a game. Morel's falling for it, and I'm at this point worried that Katarina might as well. I mean, to a lesser extent, I think she's able to see through him, but Perhaps not to the actual extent that he's playing it.
Right.
And so that leaves me, the one person, seeing above every stupid little game he's trying to play, every little manipulative tactic. And I'm the crazy one because... No, bring up your document. Don't stand up for his games. He wants me to. It is a competition. That is the sole thing that he's trying to do. If he can make me look worse, if he can make Bloodwin look like the worst pick, then yeah, you're not going to work with Bloodwin. Yeah, you're not going to help Bloodwin lose points. Yeah, you're going to want to ally with anyone but Bloodwin. I get to lose because I tried to play it right. I tried to do the right thing. I tried to be an actual good leader, but apparently that's not what this competition was measuring.
Well, there's doing things the right way and doing things the way that gets results. Perhaps bringing it up to the other courts only hindered us in actually carrying out the punishment. If anything, if we had the permission already to do so, then we could have taken action quietly, and then they would have been none the wiser.
Katarina put it well in a prior meeting. The appeal with Violet has been that she is, in large, working against Bloodwin. She's losing us points. Now, perhaps I'm working off of the wrong ideals. Perhaps I'm thinking that respect is a given. Respect is a requirement. There's not a world without respect. There's not function without respect. You can't have a meeting without respect. You can't not look across the table and trust who you're meeting with. Things are put bluntly at meetings. Points are across rather than beating around the bush and hoping that they just directly land what you're saying, playing stupid, dirty games. But here it's a different game that I evidently took too long to get on board with because I guess tried to handle things correctly, tried to assume that the same respect would be extended. Which, naive of me, I realize now in hindsight. But it's just disgusting to think that all the power guaranteed to you by birth, or by family name, or by the people's vote, you are bound to be the leader. And yet you have no grasp of that responsibility. You have no grasp of the trust that is placed upon you. You have no grasp of the dignity you're supposed to uphold. I just guess I expected better out of everybody. Instead, I've charged in. My court at large has been a disappointment. We've lagged behind in every aspect of the competition. Singerloon is full of manipulators. Take a word, twist it, use it however benefits you. Makes a fool of the other, gains you more points. Cerulean is happy to just listen along, not acknowledge that their word is being twisted, not acknowledge that they're being used, not acknowledge that there's a gain at the end of the day for the other party that's manipulating what they say. That's charging them into a war that only they will see the consequence of. I feel like I'm just at the end of my line here. I mean, What else am I supposed to do? Just keep losing points because Violet is invincible. Because she's played her cards just well enough somehow to make sure that she is not caught for what she's done. She's played her cards right with the rest of the people to convince them that she is just the innocent little village clown that isn't deserving of punishment. And I just have to demonize myself by saying no to the demons that are trying to storm us into a coup. It's not for lack of power. I mean, they make a good point. And I have the authority, I have the say at this point. But instead, here I am playing schoolyard. I feel like every single step I take down the road less traveled, if I had just stayed at home, if I had declined to have Bloodwin along for this, I'm sure I could have made a case. I'm sure my father honestly would have let me, if I believed that that was what was best for the court. I would have had it cushy. Reputation would be upheld with the other courts. I wouldn't have to worry about how Cassian Cambion feels about me, when realistically I couldn't care less as long as if he wins, he's neutral on my court. I don't care for any lucky breaks or benefits I get from letting him send my court to war. Things with Cerulean would be fine. Because any stance is a stance. I mean, no stance is a stance. If Cerulean wins, I'm sure they will remember that I did not immediately stand up for their cause. And if Somera wins, then it's just a different, complicated, new mess to deal with. I could have just stayed at home. I could have just kept everyone out of this. We would just be the respectful, hard-working court. Instead, no, I say yes. Yes, Phelan Thorn. Yes, Father, I will take on the burden. I will emerge from simply signing the end paper, stamping at the end of the day. I will pass on just having my busiest days be 2 events in a row and signing a paper. Because by the time it works to me, it's solved. No, instead, yes, put me in a pot of 10 people that I have to manage. People I've, for the most part, never met before, never even heard their name for the most part. Let me compete. Let's do it. And despite trying to compete fairly, honestly, truthfully, respectfully, may the best court win. Instead, it's just who can whisper the loudest, who can easiest get their way. And every single second, I am in grating agony getting punished for it. There's always someone willing to stoop lower, despite their position here being the highest. Am I just supposed to abandon every moral I've ever had? Am I just supposed to drop it, say, screw it? Is winning that important to me? I mean, do I truly take it like Cassian and just say, fuck it, they'll have to deal with me. So whatever Bloodwind thinks of me, whatever Solnera thinks of me, if Cerulean ever opens their eyes and sees that I'm pulling them like a puppet, it doesn't matter if I win. Is that the stance I need to take? I'm gonna go outside.
We can go outside.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. All the power, and yet my hands are just tied. Everything I need to do to be a good ruler, to prove that I'm a good leader for the crown that we're all here to take. And yet, here we are.
In all honesty, I am unsure what sort of response to give you.
I don't
I
even
don't
know
wish
what I
to
want to
tell you
hear.
that. I don't wish to tell you that your efforts were all for nothing. And I don't wish to tell you that you must compromise yourself in order to win a crown that ultimately may be stolen by somebody else whose morals are more compromised. You can only make the choices that you believe are right. And ultimately, you have to gauge if it's worth the ire of others, or if it's something that only you need satisfaction with. While a grave situation this has been, I do not believe that our time or our efforts here have been fruitless. I believe we've learned much. We've grown. But I suppose, do you wish to persevere even when it's tough? Or would you rather walk away? Preserve your peace, your sanity. Cassian Cambion is an idiot. We've seen that much. Do you believe that he would be good on the throne? That his decisions that he'll make when he is there will not affect all of us? What if he throws us into another pointless war?
It wouldn't be something we have the choice in.
Right. And if Cerulean is foolish enough to be manipulated the way they have been, would they be any good with the crown?
Not something we have the choice on.
So we're meant to just resign to our fate.
Do you believe in it? Fate? Destiny? The idea that everything is just laid out before you from the moment you're born, that you can't escape it. Some
I did for
cosmic
the longest
deity,
time.
the old blood decided simply that you wouldn't get the chance.
I did for a time.
And you don't anymore.
I wouldn't say that I don't. I wonder now if there are truly things that you can run from. But I simply want to believe that things can be different. That I won't be cursed forever. That I suppose the grueling and harsh life that is in front of me can be changed. I would say that I've changed some things at least. Had it been the way things were supposed to be, I'd be your decourte, barely speaking to you. Running around, doing menial tasks. Not speaking, no eye contact. But things are different than what they're supposed to be. I can't say for sure if life will correct me and put me back on track, but I'd like to try at the very least. I believe there could be a solution, but as for what that is, might need more time to think on it, but instead of thinking about what we cannot control, perhaps it's better to use our efforts on what we can.
The invite's ready.
Yes. I formatted them as you had said. We would just need to make copies.
Very well. I'll make sure the groundskeeper gets them out, and I'll draft something up to at least relay to our court that Violet is on indefinite leave.
Of
Or
course, Your
indefinite
Highness.
bar, I suppose.
Of course. I will offer it, though I doubt you'll take it, but if you want me to look into anybody or anything, do let me know, and I'll see what I can come up with.
I just need to figure out, I guess, what's important to me.
Indeed. I will say this, though. While raised on the concept of respect, I do also believe it is a two-way street. You should respect others as you wish to be respected. And if that respect is not reciprocated, well, do you turn the other cheek? Or do you demand an eye for an eye?
The issue is, when I am nothing more than ink on a page, some 500 years from now, they're not going to write about every respectful action I took, every action I took standing by my morals, standing by what Blood One is for. They're going to write what I did wrong. They're going to write my disrespects.
History remembers the victors. But then again, we do not know how that story will end. It could end with us being the villains in the history books. Or You could be the wise ruler who chose not to throw his subjects into a pointless and bloody conflict. To instead choose to safeguard what he cares about.
And what if... What if what I care about isn't in my favor? What if I can't even hold on to what I care about? What if it's just out of reach? What if it's futile?
You never know if it's futile unless you try.
I admire your optimism. Take care.
Yourself as well.
I guess I have a document to write then. 2, 3, 4, 5, however many stupid books I need to write. I can't just run. I can't just escape. I would love to just say, no, I'm not bending to this little ego stretch of a meeting. Because that's all it is. There's nothing else to discuss. You just want to wage war and get us on your side because you don't have a side. But no, if I run, then... Would I just send Katarina in alone to the sharks? Someone has to have her back. And here I am, I don't even know if she has mine. Here I am on the Rito 1 discussions. I know that she works truly for her court. Guess I'm wrong for having a heart.